Today, we're going to be having a roll with Ethan. This is the perfect time to show off how bad my no-gi is in my wrestling. My wrestling is beyond terrible, and that's just reasonable because I'm a guard puller. And after I try to go for a body lock, I end up getting head and arm thrown. I slip my head out like the little eel I was, and I try to take this discounted Josh Richards back. I just camp in this position for a good 20 seconds waiting on Ethan to see what he'll do. After seeing Ethan's arms are just made of pure concrete, I managed to pull one out and get to his back. As many times as this guy has tried to scorpion crush me, I thought it would be a good idea to sink in a little body triangle. I've done enough squats in my days to the point where I know how to wrap up a good body triangle, but I decided not to squeeze and rib crush him like he's always done to me. So I decided to push Ethan's arm over my leg and trap his arm so I can get a rear naked choke. Took him a while to tap because I wonder why. This guy has a neck built of a juggernaut. If you guys want cool Xmartial gear like me and Ethan, maybe you should check out Xmartial. Xmartial has lots of great rash guards and no-gi gear and bunch more. I tried to tie up with him and maybe think for like foot sweeps or anything. I just don't want to do anything where I can put my head in his pocket and him guillotining me. I know Ethan loves guillotines, so I'm not going to give him that option to do it. And it's kind of the same way around, so me and Ethan are just kind of grip fighting, maybe looking for a foot sweep or something. Ethan hits me with another head and arm throw, yet again. And same thing, I slip my head out and I go toward his back. I try to maybe go for a triangle, but Ethan postures up. Now that I have my full guard established, I'm trying to maybe work a sweep, or possibly a hip bump sweep by climbing on top of him. But then I quickly switch it up. I could have went for a kimura, but based on Ethan's reaction where he was putting it over my head and trying to guillotine me through that and jumping through my guard, I put him in my own guillotine and then switching my hand grips to go to a guillotine grip. Looks like one of Ethan's hellhounds found its way in the mats. After that quick little break, we were back at it. Starting standing is my worst enemy, and I really don't like it. I don't really think when I stand up, so there's literally a clear single leg I had there, but I tried to go for a body lock and then climb onto Ethan's back. The Wish version of a Call of Duty Hellhound has made its return. We couldn't get the dog out, so we ended up just crawling toward the dog in hopes it would get out of the room. After that quick little ad break, we decided to start standing again and just restart, completely ditching that I had back control. You guys get to see my discount version of wrestling as I try to go for a body lock and then I just try to get to his back. I'm not really fast enough on standing, so I don't know what I was thinking here. I ended up just pulling guard. I have control over Ethan's both ankles and I have a Dalahiva in. Ethan has control with his left hand, meaning all I had to do was cut to my corner and shoot up a triangle. I knew this triangle was super loose and Ethan was very strong, so he was able to try and posture up, but as he were to stand up, that gave me enough space to wedge my hips in between and adjust my triangle. As we start standing up again, my thought is to throw a hook into his leg and then just fall down. I fell right into my half guard, which I am very comfortable in. I had Ethan's legs pretty tight, so then I throw in my underhook and try to work at my guard, but Ethan's keep trying to go forward, so I just end up taking his back instead. Ethan telling me it's neck day and decides to break my neck. After quickly being reminded what it would be like to be a cripple, I still have his back. I try to break Ethan down and see what his next move will be, maybe sinking in that kimura grip, but Ethan falls down to his side just where I want him to. I'm more on my side, and I'm trying to trap Ethan's arm, so then I end up seeing that there was an armbar there, and I quickly got the armbar tap. And then we're back to standing. Ethan shoots an immediate blast double on me, and then I hit him with a guillotine, but I go right into front and head pinch, and I'm looking for another guillotine. It's like I had Pam on my hands because Ethan's head slipped out faster than Lana Rhodes' upcoming baby. After Ethan's holding on to me like a koala, I managed to get my guard back. Ethan is just trying to get past my guard and break it. I quickly notice that Ethan's right arm needs to be trapped, so I'm currently trying to work up a trap, and as you see, I trap his arm, but not for long. Grabbing the back of his head, trying to cinch up a triangle and maybe go for one. Ethan's smart and he defends my triangle, but also tries to pass. Ethan tried to reverse chin strap me, so that gave me enough space to put my knee in and try to get my guard back. I end up taking half guard, which I am very good with, and then end up trying to work back to my guard. Ethan quickly manages to make it past and slice through. After Ethan drops to his right hip, I was immediately able to get my knee in and try to work a back take. I lock onto this mean kimura and try to go for a sweep. Ethan does kind of do the right thing by trying to roll out of the kimura. I managed to get the kimura fully locked in and use it as the sweep. I quickly was able to get on top and get my mount and then just finish the kimura from the mount. Ethan's only defense would be to go on his side and turn into me. Thank you to Ethan for letting me record this.